Hello, I'm Governor Eric Holcomb, and I'm so happy to join you virtually to celebrate Indiana's 207th birthday. While a lot has changed throughout all those years, I can tell you there is no better time than right now to live, work, and play in Indiana. In every corner of our great state, from the heart of our capital city to the vibrant suburbs to our beautiful rural regions, there is certainly a lot of fun to be had. Whether you're playing a sport or an instrument or just with friends, each of you play a role by using your unique talents to write the next chapters of our Indiana history. It's Hoosiers just like you that make the Hoosier State a great place to be. So let's all join together to wish our great state a very happy 207th birthday. Happy birthday, Indiana.
Playing is a part of everyday life. People throughout history and all around the world find times and ways to play. Playing includes the time we spend resting, relaxing, and recreating. Play is as individual as each of us. Some of us like to spend time alone, daydreaming, reading, taking walks, or creating crafts. Others prefer to be with other people, playing games, at parties, out to eat, or gathering at spectator sports. We play indoors and outside, and in all seasons. No matter what kind of play you enjoy, there is a time and place to make it happen as you are playing in Indiana. Playing is not new. For the native people who lived in the area we now call Indiana, playing was an important way to learn survival skills. Games of tag or hide and seek taught children how to hunt prey or evade predators. People of all ages sharpened hunting skills by practicing throwing spears, using atlatls, or shooting arrows with bows. Tournaments included foot or canoe races and target games. Dancing celebrated life, special events, and the seasons. Storytelling not only shared their history, but also passed along the legends and myths. When people gathered, jokes were told and laughter shared. One of the earliest organized team sports, which was popular in the North American native nations, was a kind of stickball. The people of the Miami called this game Paquita Haminke. When the French fur trappers saw the people playing and noticed the crossed pieces of wood that made up the goalposts, they called the game lacrosse. A version of lacrosse is still played today. As settlers moved into the area, both before and after Indiana became a territory and finally a state in 1816, playing continued to be an integral part of life. Early toys included marbles made of clay or glass, whittled whistles or replica animals, cornhusk dolls, and jump ropes. School playground games were tag, hopscotch, tug of war, or crack the whip. Swings dangled from large tree branches. Community events included barn raising, play acting, square dances, quilting bees, and corn husking parties. Moving forward in time, there were town, county, and state fairs. Different versions of ball games evolved into baseball, basketball, and football. An early urban version of soccer called Kick the Can was fun for those who did not have access to a ball. Jigsaw puzzles and board games became a part of family play in the evening when chores and homework were done. Some toys for children were now made in factories, like China head dolls and wood or cast iron toys. Many of them were miniature versions of the everyday items which children use for play, but also helped build skills for adult work life. Fancy parlors might have had stereoscopes or magic lanterns for family use on special occasions or to share with guests. Outdoor playing happened historically in all seasons, just as it does today. In the spring, hikes reveal spring flowers, emerging leaves on trees, and baby animals in woodlands and parks. In summer, swimming, boating, and fishing let us enjoy the warm weather. In the fall chill, there is apple and pumpkin picking, along with hay rides and wiener roast fun. Colorful leaves drift to the ground and are there to romp in. The cold of winter and snow days invites us to build snowmen, ski or sled down slopes, and skate on icy surfaces. Our state is full of places and spaces for all kinds of playing in Indiana. The best part of playing is that we can each choose the things we do, where we are, who we are with, and how long we have to play may influence what we do. On our own, we may decide to read a book, do a puzzle, watch a movie, or create some kind of artwork. Maybe you like to listen to music, dance, sing, or play an instrument. For more active play, you might run, jump rope, swing on a swing, or practice shooting hoops. If you have a pet, you might just hang around with them. They will enjoy the extra attention. If others are around, whether it's brothers and sisters, neighbors, or friends at school, playing sports and games lets us create teams and build relationships. Playing can be one-on-one, like board or video games, tennis, riding bikes, or running. Larger groups may play trivia games, charades, or ball games like volleyball, basketball, soccer, or pickleball. But playing does not have to be competitive. Social play offers us opportunities to enjoy family and friends while just having fun. Indiana has places like parks where we can experience activities in nature. There are entertainment spaces where we listen to concerts or watch plays or movies. We can explore historic places like the Indiana State House or the Benjamin Harrison Presidential Site. Recreation sites like Conner Prairie, the Old Fort in Fort Wayne, Fort Weotenon in Tippecanoe County, or Lincoln's boyhood home in Spencer allow us to step back in time. Zoos, museums, and festivals bring the cultural, natural, and created world to us here in Indiana. Playing in Indiana sometimes means we are the spectators, sitting back, relaxing, and cheering on others as they play. We fill the stadiums, gymnasiums, and arenas to root for the Indianapolis Colts, the Indiana Pacers, or the Indiana Fever. We gather around the ice rink to watch the Indy Fuel, or around a green field for a soccer game with the Indy 11. Either in person, on the television, or through the radio, we can thrill to the sound of the engines as cars zoom around the oval track at the Indianapolis 500. Or we gather with friends and family to watch college, school, or community teams display their athletic skills. All these events offer us the opportunity to show appreciation for their hard work and practice. Playing in Indiana is about possibilities. Playing gives us time to enjoy the company of others. to burn off extra energy, learn or practice new skills, or just relax after the hard work of a busy day. Through friendly competition, we build relationships, promote good sportsmanship, and figure out the benefits of teamwork. Games and other activities teach us about the past and about other people and places. We learn problem solving and about developing strategies. We exercise our bodies, our minds, and our social skills. Play lets us create and find pleasure in art, music, and other crafts. By using our imaginations, we can find our way through a jungle or desert, try sailing on the seas, or explore outer space. But most of all, playing in Indiana is about having fun. Now, let's hear from some fourth graders about what they think of playing in Indiana.
Hello, my name is Elin. I am a fourth grade student at Deer Ridge Elementary. I really enjoyed writing about the theme playing in Indiana, and I am so excited to share it with you. Without further ado, lights, camera, Indiana. 3 different states, 3 different houses. Nowhere felt like home. All that changed when my family moved to Indiana. I was introduced to plays and musicals at my elementary school, which sparked my love of acting. When I think of playing, I think about acting, singing, dancing, and enjoying performances. Playing in Indiana is special and unique because of the performing arts, music programs, and people. Indiana has great performing arts schools and theaters. Performing arts schools teach everything from designing costumes to writing plays. Indiana has historic theaters that showcase ballets, concerts, plays, and musicals. There are theater programs like Fort Wayne Youth Theater where kids can take acting classes. Indiana has many opportunities for anyone who wants to perform or enjoy acting and music. Music programs are a fun way to play in Indiana. You can learn to play an instrument, join a school choir, or participate in musicals. At my school, we play instruments, learn music from different cultures, and compose our own songs. I enjoy the music program, but nothing would be possible without the amazing teachers in Indiana. The people are what make playing in Indiana so special. Everyone at school is very kind. I performed in a musical and some friends cheered, "You got this!" And my music teacher said, "You are born to be on stage." Their words made me feel confident. I appreciate the people in Indiana. After living in many different states, I can say playing in Indiana is truly one of a kind because of the performing arts, music programs, and people. I'm proud to be a Hoosier. I want to be a professional actress, but until I get my big break, I will be playing one in Indiana.
Hi, my name is Kai, and I'm in 4th grade, and I'm homeschooled, and my title is playing in Indiana State Parks. Indiana has 24 state parks. My family and I are on a quest to visit all of them. So far, we have been to 23. We have made many memories on this adventure and discovered several fun places to play and explore. I will highlight a few of my favorite state parks. We have visited my all-time favorite was Turkey Run. Turkey Run has numerous acres to explore. The trainer is more rugged than most of the other state parks. There are lots of boulders to climb over and canyons to walk through, even a few ladders to climb. This state park was beautiful. Another of my favorite was Clifty Falls. The train there was also very rugged, which was fun for a 9-year-old energetic boy like me. We traveled down steep hills where We had to hold onto tree roots to keep from tumbling down the hill. There was also a tunnel to walk through. It looked like a cave, but there was an opening on each end. It was very dark, but my dad had a flashlight on his phone to help us see. We got muddy, wet shoes and muddy feet. We had the thrill of our lives at Pokagon State Park. We traveled up there last winter to ride the famous toboggan sled. That was an awesome experience and fast experience. It was also very cold that day. Finally, my top favorite was Indiana Dunes State Park. We enjoyed hiking up the sandy dunes. It is harder than you think. I also love swimming on the lake and making sandcastles on the beach. I enjoyed visiting the state parks and playing while exploring in Indiana. I love my stay home and all that it has to offer in nature.
My name is Eleanor McCorkle Singley. I go to school at Spring Mill Elementary in Indianapolis. I love living in Indiana. I switch between my mom's and dad's houses, and I love being outside with friends and family no matter where I am. My dad lives in Zionsville. I run outside all day and look at the stars and sunset at night. I love running through the fields to my friends' houses. We make forts with things we find in the woods and throw mud. Every Saturday, we go to the farmer's market. I smell the egg and waffles. I see kids laughing and playing. But most importantly, I taste the watermelon popsicle on my tongue, fresh, cold, and delicious. On my stepmom's birthday, sometimes we sneak out to the farmer's market and get her favorite breakfast burritos to eat. I love going there and simply laughing and playing with Reese, my friend. At my mom's in Indianapolis, I ride my bike to the gas station to get a snack with my sister Scout. I can even go out to the creek in my neighborhood and pick up trash and turn it into a fort, or try to feed and play with a stray cat. On fall break, we go camping at McCormick's Creek. We sit and read in hammocks. We eat and cook by the fire. My sisters and I go into the woods. We stumble to the water and we stare at the beautiful creek and listen to the creek flowing past us. We splash and play and feel the cold, icy water on our feet. I smell the fresh air, and with fireflies all around me, the warmth of the fire calms me. And I watch and wonder as my mom carves her hiking stick. So to me, playing in Indiana means being outside with friends and family.
Hi, my name is Gavin Whitaker, and this is my statehood essay. Hoosiers playing in Indiana. How do you feel about being a Hoosier? Personally, I love being a Hoosier because it is where I was born and it is home. Being a Hoosier means a person not only lives but plays in Indiana also, too. By living in Indiana, I get to experience and explore many fun, cool, and exciting places and things. In this essay, I will share with you some of these favorite places and things of mine and the awesome parts of Indiana that make it a special place to be. First, I enjoy being a Hoosier because located in Santa Claus, Indiana, is my favorite theme and water park. It is called Holiday World, and my family visits every summer. My favorite roller coaster is the Raven, and my favorite water ride is called the Mammoth. The Raven is known as one of the world's top wooden roller coasters. In 2021, Holiday World celebrated its 75th anniversary. Me and my family camp in a cabin just miles down the road from Holiday World, where we fish in a private pond, make s'mores over a fire, and play on the playground. Going to Holiday World is only one fun and historic place to visit in Indiana. Next, I love to visit Conner Prairie, which is in Fishers, Indiana. Conner Prairie is an outdoor museum, and you can learn about the history and see art and have fun outside too. I like going in the fall time because there is a corn maze, good food, and a headless horseman haunted trail. I love to pet the horses and see the cows and pigs as well. There is a hot air balloon that I hope to ride someday. Conner Prairie is just a really fun place to explore and be in Indiana. Last, being a Hoosier means so much to me. It means being a IU basketball fan, being a race fan and watching the Indy 500, and being able to eat delicious sweet corn grown in your own backyard. Spending time with my family and playing with my two baby brothers makes living and playing in Indiana special, fun, and enjoyable to me. Indiana will always be home to me no matter where I go when I grow up, and I always will choose playing in Indiana over any other place in the world. Thank you.
Playing in Indiana is for everyone. We all know that work is important and necessary. When you do a good job or finish a chore, you feel a sense of accomplishment. Sometimes that means helping extra, so everyone gets some time to play. But a balance between work and play is important. We can all try to achieve this, but how do we find that balance? Former Supreme Court Justice Steve David enjoys sharing his life motto with others. Perhaps you can use it to help you include some work and play each day. He says, work hard, be proud, do good, have fun, do what is right. So, how will you next enjoy playing in Indiana?